While we've grown a weep nitty bong, I'm Engineer Hoist, and welcome to our weekly Transformers Earth Wars news stream slash crystal cracking slash whatever we end up talking about stream. So, how about we say hi to everybody in the chat over here? We've got Daniel Gil Luna. Actually, I changed my setup a little bit, so I'm kind of look at different places. Fitz 19's here, Grover Wave, Volcanica 69, Izzy is here, Richard Betchner, Lord Avix, Joey Johnston, PB Chu, William Wilkinson, Boss Man. I saw Super VH and Bruticus in the house earlier. Thank you to everybody for being here. If you happen to be watching the replay, we stream live Wednesdays at 8 p.m. Eastern here on my YouTube channel. And yeah, Oktar here, one of our channel members. Thank you for your support. If you'd like to also help out, you can hit the join button below this video or on the channel, and your support would be appreciated, but certainly not required. So we're going to talk about the news today, and we're going to crack some crystals. So we've got a bunch of crystals from last weekend's event, and also it was VIP week, so we've got a bunch of crystals from that on both Autobot and Decepticon account. So we're going to be here for a while cracking some crystals. So get ready for Dupe City. And yeah, hope you guys had good luck during the weekend. We're able to complete your 3-star Volcanicus or Predaking if you didn't have them already. I already got them, so those crystals are going to be dupes, but I will welcome the Combiner Spark. So how about we go ahead and get to the Transformers Earth Wars news. This weekend's event is called Space Invaders. And I always gotta click over and get the button to work. There we go. There's your technical difficulty you keep asking about, Fitz. So, oh, Larkin's Lair. Hey, how's it going, man? Good to see you here. Yeah, smash the likes there. Larkin says too. Take part in this weekend's event to win up to 7,500 Prime Core shards. That's the most we've ever had in an event. 75 total shard crystals, 250,000 spark, 25 million energon and alloy, and 25 premium combat chips. This is an individual prestige event. Starts at the usual Friday start time, ends at the usual Monday stop time. 25 prestiges to go through, and super XP throughout this event like it is throughout this entire saga. So get out there, level up your bots. You got to be headquarters level 4, but you don't have to be in an alliance. You hit the yellow event button, pick your zone, pick your win your battle, win the points, collect your prizes. The event battle zones are the standard battle zones, which is a little unusual for the Prime Core type events. It's usually the flat battle zones this time, but they're switching it up on us. They've done it before, and they're doing it now. So here's a list of your prestiges. It's quite a few points in each prestige, but you do get quite a lot. You get 3 of the total shard crystals, 300 Prime Core shards, plus a combat chip, some energon, some alloy, and some spark to go along there. All told, to complete all 25 prestiges, it's going to take 36,000 points and change, which means it's not going to be free to play to complete the whole thing. So you will have to probably buy some fuel if you want to get all 25 completed. But you know what? Do as much as you can. If you're not able to spend coins or money on fuel, that's okay. Get as much as you can, because you can still get quite a bit there, even at a free-to-play level. And so the total shard crystal, I don't know if we've had these before, but this is what you got in them. You have an equal chance at premium 3-star, 4-star, and 5-star shards. That's right, an equal chance for 5-star shards. You only get 25 of them, but that's still the fact that you can get 5-star shards is definitely a big bonus. And yeah, so that's pretty cool. One of the new updates that we saw, it was kind of came out of nowhere, and I was happy to see it in the game. You've probably seen it in the game already, as they've added a timer to that little shock tower for the Chromia and Felbat, and I think that's pretty cool. It helps you see where it is, plus it also lets you know how much longer it is until it's gone, so so you can, as you're sitting there stuck, stunned, not able to do anything, you can count down, okay, I'm going to be able to move in 3, 2, 1. So and in the newsletter they did give a shout out to Texas Hammer, I think, for helping out, so shout out to him. They also wanted to point out email support. A lot of people email them directly, but the best way to do it is to email them through the game, and you got to find this menu that you have in there. And how about we go ahead and switch over? So in the stream, you guys know where the menu is. It's right below all of your resources and the bundles and all that. Is showing the Discord link right there. You tap in there, and actually, no, wrong. You hit the menu. You hit menu down right next to the T button. You hit menu, same place where you go find your inventory and all that. You scroll over to the side, you see community. You hit community, and then you scroll to the right again, and then you'll see contact support. You tap that. I'm not going to tap it on you because it brings up sensitive information, but if you tap on that, it will generate an email in your phone or tablet's app with all of your specific information, including your player name, which is not what's displayed. There's actually a whole nother thing with like a number sign, plus it also gives them information about your device, information about your alliance, and gives them things to go on. So that's how you actually get to if you need a support for a bug or for some reason. Now I know some people have trouble with the even getting to this point. Maybe what you do is while you can't get in the game, you go over there, you hit that, you open up the email, save it as a draft, or at least copy all that information off somewhere else. So if you do have to email them directly because you can't get in the game, you can copy that information in there. Though keep in mind, if you change alliances or headquarters levels or something, that information will change because it does record your headquarters level there. So there you go. So they wanted to let everybody know that it does help if you can contact them directly from in the game as opposed to just emailing directly. Another little bit of game news. The Omega Supreme and Overlord 5-star part for anybody who's actually waiting for that. I'm not, but if you are, they're still having some issues getting it added to the game, so just wait longer, I guess, is really what they're saying. Is like they're working on it, it's just not ready yet. Also, the weekend bundle. This is normally the weekend where we would be getting the new combat bots like the little Red Snake Fangtron here, or Shieldron, Gold Barrier, as they called him, the yellow version of this guy. But they're being delayed a little bit because of their abilities are still being a little bit fine-tuned and all that. So instead of a bundle for them, we've got a bundle for Optimal Optimus and T2 Megatron, or as we like to call them, Surfing Monkey and Dragon Megs. So those guys will be in the bundles this weekend if you're interested in that. Also, Beatstar, they announced that a few weeks ago. They gave another little reminder that if you go in the game, again, that's where I was thinking about in the little menu section. Let's go back over here. What am I doing? I'm trying to find the. So if you go back in the menu section there, you find this. Find this little news snippet. If you tap that button right in there, that'll first of all, you got to install the game. Install the game first, Beatstar. You can find it in your app store. Then come back into Earth Wars. You tap that, and you will get Stan Bush the Touch to be able to play in the game, and it's fun. I like the game. It's fun. It's fun to do. It's fun to play. Not everybody may not like it. It's very similar to Guitar Hero or something where you kind of tap along to the beat, and I was always a big fan of Guitar Hero, so it's right in my wheelhouse. You're not going to be seeing me play this game because it's a lot of actual real first run music. It's not the full songs, it's like a short selection of the song. But with them playing those types of songs or whatever, I'm opening myself for copyright strikes, so I don't want to do that. So I definitely won't be streaming this game. But I do like it. I've got quite a few songs already, and do have I am having a good time with it. And that's basically it for the Transformers Earth Wars news. But as you might know, I do have a Discord server, and I don't think I put that slide in the presentation, but there is a link down in the description if you want to go join the Discord server if you haven't already. And so we've got some talented people in there, and the Earth Wars, they've been sharing some community content in the newsletter for past few weeks or whatever, and I've done it before too, but I thought it'd be a little bit easier to actually get it in the slideshow instead of trying to figure out Discord, because it was always a mess trying to get it to work with the stream and all that. So we've got it here, and we've got a few things to show off for you. First off, we got Incredible Dog 306 shared some photos of his Bay Bayformers Optimus Prime, and I think I might have those two. So there's the trucks, and then there's the robot modes, and really cool figures. If you're not a fan of Bayformers, you're not gonna like them, but if you are a fan of Bayformers like I am, like Incredible Dog, and like so many others are, pretty cool pictures. Thank you for sharing their Incredible Dog 306. And next up is our resident Minecraft artist PB218. He's got a whole collection of Decepticons. I'm only going to show off the Tripticon this stream. Next stream, come back, check out for the rest of the collection. And but yeah, so here's Tripticon, and oh my goodness, you can kind of see some of the other bots down there right near his feet, just to show you how massive this guy is. It is amazing how huge this guy is, and just doing a little spin. There's his side view. It's like we're taking mugshots with him. Getting the front and side, the back 3/4 view. The detail on it is crazy, and just it always blows me away anytime I see stuff from him. There's a close up of his head. He's even got the cannons in there. He's even got full tilt there on his chest. So all those others were aerial bot views. This is more like a ground view, and pretty intimidating to be sure. If you see this guy coming stomping towards you, definitely would want to get out of the way. Unless maybe you're Metroplex or Fort Max or something like that, then you might want to go stand toe to toe with him. So well done. Thank you for sharing that. We'll get the rest of that your collection on the stream next week. And so if you're watching this replay or somewhere other than YouTube, there's the link, youtube.com/engineerhoist. Just type that in, head on over here, hit subscribe, hit join if you want to help contribute to the channel. And you can also follow me on Instagram and Twitter at engineerhoist for infrequent behind-the-scenes content. Taylor417, Luke, a couple of our channel members, thank you for your support. I do appreciate that. Alright, so where am I? I'm like I said before, I kind of rearranged some things. I'm still in the middle of rearranging. But I am, so I'm still getting used to it. I just did it a little bit before, but appreciate you hanging with me here. Basically what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to rearrange my desk, because I figured out a way I think I can have a little bit of a review space here. So when we're showing off the figures or something, it'd be a little bit easier than trying to hold them up to the camera and get it to focus. And maybe even get back into doing some actual Transformers reviews, because I've been wanting to do that. I just haven't had a good spot for it, but I'm trying to get to that point. In fact, I've got one new piece of equipment coming, and I think I need to get a couple more to really make it, just right the way I want it to be. But yeah, Super VH is asking, is there Mendez in the Beatstar? Not that I've seen, but then again, I wasn't really looking for it. I can look again. I definitely haven't seen it. Give them the Discord. Yeah, I didn't have it on a slide. I'm pressing the button that I had programmed, but it hasn't been working, and I haven't fixed it. So in the description of the video, you'll find a link to the Discord. So let's see, what other kind of comments do you have? As you can see, I used to have the comments over here, but now they're over here. I'm not sure if I like that, but yeah, we'll figure it out. Hello, Onion Curve. I saw it. Let's see. All right, so how about we go do some crystal cracking? And I think I've got the Decepticon one. The sound. Yes, I do. All right. So how about we go and crack these crystals? Like I said, we've got crystals from this past weekend. We've got VIP crystals, which includes, we got a 4-star. We got the shards for a 4-star and a 3-star during the event, plus a whole bunch of other stuff there. There's those Predaking crystals. Oh, and some free crystals. We'll go get those out of the way. Luke, thank you for the super chat. Let's see, I gotta read it over here. Almost 6-month member. Dude, how am I? I'm doing well. How are you doing, Luke? Always good to see you in here. There's Dancing Jazz. He took it a little bit. Always nice to get Spark out of the free crystals. Wait, almost looking like I'm looking at a comment scrolling on screen when I'm looking this way. Yeah, it does kind of. It's kind of like I'm looking straight down at it. I might actually just leave it here then. That's a good observation there, Oktar. I appreciate it. See, the weird thing is I've got the YouTube actually up over this way, with the where I can scroll the comments, but then I have my monitor set up where I'm seeing what you guys are seeing, the comments on the screen over on this side. So that's why I keep going back and forth, back and forth. I'll get used to it. Maybe not in this stream, but I'll get used to it. Okay, I think these are new school crystals. Okay, so we'll go ahead and get those. These are just going to be a bunch of shards. That's 5-star shards are a little ways away from a 5-star crystal, so on both accounts. I do like seeing all of them pop up, though. That's a pretty nice 5-star shard haul. What is that? 7 out of 10 crystals. We got the 5-star shards. That's nice. And these, we'll do the silver power cores. As usual, we're going to crack from in order of least exciting to most exciting. These are all food. Yeah, some of them might be useful. I don't have quite the same power core collection on the Decepticon account as I do on the Autobot account, but most of them are going to be food. And we've got a gold power core here too. We'll light up an extra row of Space Bridge lights here this time, and we'll get gold Thunderstorm. Not sure if I need that. Not sure if I need it. And all of these Predaking crystals, these are all going to be duplicates too, so I will take the 50,000 Combiner Spark. That's always helpful. There we go. Oh, Jazz is dancing some more. Shadowcat, thank you for the super chat. Appreciate it. Thank you very much. So how about we do these premium crystals? These are all likely to be duplicates as well. We gotta go through at least 6 of them one by one, and then we'll turn on the X10. I know it's times 10, but sometimes it's easier just to say X10. Because that's literally what's written there. And the 2 that you see there, as usual, that's enough Prime Core shards for G-Metal crystals, but or chips, but I'm not getting them because I still have Prime Cores to collect on this account. And so I'm waiting for this weekend's event to go and finish off a Prime Core. I think that I'm going to, this weekend, make sure that I stop short of 2,500, so I don't have to carry that number the whole time until the next event, because it's just so annoying for me to see that number on any app or anything. So it's just, oh, it grinds my gears to no end. You have no idea. I mean, I get used to it, but it's still like, oh, I wish I could do something about it. I appreciate the wishes for no dupes there, JK Prime, but yeah, it doesn't seem to be working so far. Maybe on the 4-star crystal, we'll hope that no dupe comes into play. Fitz is asking, what's your opinion on the Arrival to Earth medal? That was we added a new music channel on the Discord server, so we were playing some music a couple days ago, and he found a song where it was like one of the instrumental versions from the original Bayverse Transformers movie, Arrival to Earth, and it was made into a style of metal or whatever. So he's asking, what did I think of it? I thought it was really good. Thought it was really good. Oh, look, we're lighting up. 4 stars out of a premium crystal. And it's run amok. I'll take it. I will take that. Yes, sir. That's all thanks to JK Prime for throwing up those no dupe emojis. We're dedicating this one to JK Prime. Red Alert, how's it going? We just got your counterpart here on the Decepticon account. And we lost the sound there for a second as we pull a duplicate double dealer. Joseph Trujillo, trying to remember if there was ever a Star Trek Transformers toy. I don't think there ever was a Star Trek crossover with Transformers. I know there were some Star Wars crossovers before I started collecting, so I don't have any of them. But I would definitely get them if they ever did it again. So yeah, 4-star run amok. We haven't even got to the 4-star crystal yet, so I will take that. Thank you very much. Last set of premium crystals. And considering the number, the win in this premium cracking, I pulled that run amok, that's going to be from the VIP crystals. Which I dare say that very likely could be the very first 4-star I ever got from any of VIP crystals. I may have gotten 1 or 2 others in the past, but deploy! Well, I guess that's not true, because I did get a bunch of VIP crystals on this account. Even though I wasn't playing for all those times, I'd still get the VIP crystals, and I got a fair number of 4-stars from there. But cracking them right as you get them, I don't remember going through and getting it quite so readily. Anyway. 3-star crystal. Duplicate Barney Miggs. And we got 1 more available over here. Probably a 3-star from all those duplicates. And if anybody's wondering, there's my status of the 5-star crystal. So a little bit past halfway, but not close. Okay, second 3-star crystal. As expected, it's a duplicate. It's not this time, though. And 4-star crystal now. We already got 1. Can we get 2? No. We got Skywarp, maybe? Yeah. Ooh, a gold G1 Skywarp. I'm not sure if I have that. If I don't, it's going to go on him. So there we go. Let's go. Let's go see. That would be what, G1? So you can kind of take a peek at all my G1 cores as we go through here. So no, that appears to be my first G1 Skywarp, or at least a gold one. Cool. Well, that was a good pull then. Alrighty then. Now how about we switch over, and I'll even use this button this time. So I didn't use that before because the button, it pulls up the crystal cracking screen, but it takes me straight to the Autobot account, and I wanted to do the Decepticons first. We'll switch the sound over here too. Alright, let's see what we got. Super VH saying VIP crystals were good this month. Taylor 417's gotten a few 4-stars. Look, Skyward Career. I started looking through the chats, like, did he show up? And then you're just saying because the Skyward. Well, I'm with you. I'm with you. PBQ saying we can see what Fangtron and Shieldron's abilities are in the lab. I wouldn't count on that exactly, because one of the reasons why they were delayed this week is they are still being tweaked, so they may not be exactly that when they do finally get released. So just kind of take that with a grain of salt. It's probably pretty close to what they're going to be, though. A couple of free crystals here. And let's see. So we got these Volcanicus crystals. Again, they're all duplicates, so we'll just go ahead and go through that. Get that very nice combiner spark to help level up those combiners. I'm not exactly hurting for a combiner spark though. I've got a fair amount, but it does go fast. And let's see, okay, we'll put the X10 on. These are the new school crystals. These are all the shards. Starting off good with some 5 stars shards. And Taylor's saying this account will be Dupe City. Yes, indeed. I fully expect Dupe City on this account. I've got far more bots on this Autobot account. So this one I never stop playing, as you guys are well aware. Not quite as good luck with the 5-star shards on this account as the last one. It was actually pretty even, which is what they are meant to be. It's even odds on them. Oh, and we've also got these crystals. These were Kremzeeks. Okay, these are from the event. So let's see what kind of Kremzeeks we get. Yellow, cool. Oh, I think these are from the VIP. These are VIP. They gave us maybe. Or what were they the event? Yellow, red, white. Yeah, this was the event. Yellow's a good Kremzeek to get. Purple, I like. I really like the purple, especially going in the raids. Throw the purple Kremzeek on a one of those big thunder towers. Works real well. All right. Silver power cores. These are 100% food on this account. Most definitely food. Gold power core. Light them up all the way to give us a target protocol, which I don't need. So that's food too. Alright. We will go through 8 of these premium crystals and then we'll hit the X10. So these first 8 are the premiums from the event. And then we'll get into the VIPs. Grind time! What's going on, man? Super VH doing good on the Try Not to Laugh. Be done by Wednesday of next week. Okay, cool. By the way, I mentioned it in the Discord, but I'll go ahead and say it on the stream too. We'll be doing a little so something kind of off topic. We'll do a Try Not to Laugh stream. Super VH said, "Hey, have you thought about doing something like that?" I'm like, "Yeah, I've actually been watching a lot of those lately, so I've been training for this." without knowing that it was coming. But so we've got people giving submissions. If you want to get your submissions in, head on over to Discord and direct message Super VH over there. He's compiling them up and is going to put them into a video for me. I haven't seen any of them. I'm not going to see them until the time. That's kind of what you're supposed to do, right? And then we'll go through and we'll see if what you guys found can make me laugh. It's all going to be family friendly. So he's kind of scrubbing through them, making sure we don't put anything too bad out there. I warned you, I'm pretty good at this game. So try not to laugh. I'm pretty good. I do have a weakness. I'm not sure if I should share that yet. Something that's almost guaranteed to get me to laugh, or at least close to laugh. I do have a weakness. Most stuff I can keep a straight face. Smiling, that's not counting as laughing, to me at least. But there's one type of thing that can almost certainly get me to laugh every time. Grind time is guessing cat memes. Pretty close. Yeah. Funny animal stuff. Definitely dogs. When dogs do funny stuff, that'll get me. Cats, a little bit. But yeah, funny animal videos will get me. A lot of the other stuff, I'll recognize the humor, but it won't get me to laugh. Deploy. Usually. I'm not completely immune. PBChu's at saying, I hope you've seen Star Wars Rebels. Oh yeah, I've definitely seen Rebels. I like that show. Mirage. Roll out. Corny dialogue on Earth Wars gets me every time too. Yeah. Well, that's a time when I'm not trying not to laugh. If I was trying not to laugh, I could probably hold it in there. But I do appreciate the corny dialogue, though. You know that. I could probably keep that in. I could probably keep it in if I was trying not to laugh. But I'm not trying to not. Yeah, okay, I'm done. I can't say it talk anymore. Alright, 3-star. Hotspot! Used a double negative, Hoist. Yeah, I know. I think I used a quadruple negative at one point. Okay, we got a couple of 3-star crystals we can collect here. And there's my status on the 5-star crystal, in case you were curious. Much farther away than I was on the Decepticon account. So 2 more 3-star duplicates to get here. Guaranteed to make Hoist laugh listening to Waza rant about how Rod killed Optimus. Oh no, it's fine. I've just accepted that he prefers to be wrong, so that's okay. 4-star crystal. Yeah, duplicate as expected. It's RC. And I'm pretty sure I've got her gold G1 core as well. I will take those 5-star shards, though. Thank you very much. And, yeah, that pretty much concludes the, Transformers Earth Wars. What button am I pressing? This one here. There we go. Working a little slow today. So that's pretty much with done with the game stuff. We get to keep talking about the. I'll take questions. We'll talk more stuff and whatever. I do have some new toys, so if you're interested in new toys, hang around. We'll show them off. See what do we got here. Big Bronze Rim. Good to see you in the chat. So I haven't seen Shang-Chi yet. Yeah, no, I haven't seen it yet either. Not sure when I'm going to see it. Definitely want to see it. All right, Onion Curb, have a good night. See you. Thanks for being here. All right, well, so yeah, if you're only here for the Earth Wars stuff, then thank you, and have a good evening. We'll be back here next week. Otherwise, stick around. Yeah, so like I said, I've been trying to rearrange some stuff, and you know, my computer used to be right here. I've moved it over here a little bit, and I've got another monitor right here, but that's going to have to go somewhere else because I've got enough space like right here where I'll be able to put a review. And as you can kind of see behind me, all of these figures here, they were just sitting on my desk here, and I kind of moved them there temporarily until I can find a new home for them. But I still have more right down here in front of me. But my hope is to have a camera basically right here. You know, you can't see my hands, which is intentional because the camera will be here out of view, but maybe with some lights here with a little bit of a backdrop right there, so I can you know, do kind of a review here. And that'll make it work out because I can still use the same camera. The microphone can stay in the same spot because my original plan was to be, you know, here for all the game stuff and then turn and then use this as kind of a review space. But I can never really figure out how to make that work without having a bunch of junk in the view while we're doing this type of a thing. And I didn't want that. Then having it moving around, and it just got to be a little bit more complicated than what I wanted it to be. So I'm going to try to. So I think I've figured out how I can get it on this one spot. So Alpha Tryon, where do I find all the cool shirts? 80s tees, actually, most of, yes. So all you guys giving Hot Rod, you know the business. Hey, look what I've got on my shirt today. But yeah, 80s tees is I bought a few of them. I got a bunch of them as a gift. But yeah, they came from 80stees.com. Not sponsored, just where I got them. So oh, we've got an update on the Star Trek and Transformers stuff. Joseph says apparently there was a Star Trek versus Transformers comic book series. Yeah, I now that you mention it, I do remember seeing that. I didn't read it, but I did see that. But I don't think there is a. I don't think there was ever a toy made. I kind of skipped over it, but I think farther back in the comments, whoever said it saw a custom, so it wasn't an official figure, but it was a custom made, which they say looked pretty cool. So yeah. Yeah, PB2 is saying, yeah, I can see the collection. This is mostly, yeah, I had to move Unicron back a little ways because he was taking up this whole table and I needed the space because one of the sets that I actually got a second set that I shipped off to somebody I know. Actually, I sent it to Larkin, who was in here earlier. We're in a chat together, said, hey, found an extra one of these. Anybody need one? He's like, yeah, I do. So I picked it up and it's on its way. You should have it, I think, Saturday. So, but but he didn't need the whole box sent because that would just be more shipping. So I had to open it up and bubble wrap them all and get them shipped off or whatever. But yeah, so I had to move the Unicron out of the way, and then I wanted to rearrange some stuff. And Bruticus, I don't know if you can tell, that's the Ocular Max Bruticus. He was sitting over on this side of the table, but moved him over there. And these guys were all sitting in front of me. These are mostly the Beast Wars guys. So, and a couple of Rotomai. So. All right, so that set that I got I found the Worlds Collide set. That's the one that's got Nemesis Primal. It's got a Black Arachne. It's got a Bumblebee, and it's got a Fangry. And came in this. I actually happen to have the box right here. There's nothing in it, but here's the box. What I found interesting is the top of the box has holes with no plastic in them, so it's like they had animals in them and they had the holes in the box so the animals could breathe. I don't know if that was intentional, but that's how I read it. But yeah, so they came in a nice long wide box, which is would be difficult to ship. So it was a smart idea saying, let's just take them out of the box. And there's the back of the box in case you're interested. And hooray for boxes. I don't toss things, but you guys probably get the reference because I know you guys watch the guy think he mostly says it about the cards, but he does the same thing with boxes. But, okay, first up, we've got Nemesis Monkey. They call him Nemesis Primal. And my goodness, this guy is great. I think I saw him... Obviously, I saw the product shots or whatever, but I saw Patriot Prime, I think, did a review of him. And when I saw him on camera and all that stuff, he just looked so much better than the product shots. And I was like, oh, man! I was trying to skip this set, but this guy just looks... The red eyes and the purple face and the chest and the hands and oh my goodness, this guy is just so evil looking. And he's even got the swords even have a, you know, they're all red, so you can imagine that he's been using them for bad purposes. Let's see if I can get this guy transformed. See, and this is something that I would be able to do on the stage for you guys to see if I had it set up, but it's going to take a little bit. May not be next week, but I'll make it happen as soon as I can. Getting these little cannons out of his backpack is a little bit harder than... There we go. Let's flip this around. Oh. Forgot. I'm supposed to turn his monkey head around. There we go. Nemesis Primal. So he keeps the evil red eyes. He's got like the teal in there and on his arms, and he's got the purple, still some red. And for comparison, here is his original namesake. And if you also notice, Nemesis Primal here, he's also got the full mouth plate as opposed to the open one like our original Monkey Prime. So there's a comparison between these guys. It's just very cool, very cool. Probably not worth the money just for this guy unless you're able to turn around and sell the other figures too. But it is reasonably priced. It was like $85 for the whole set, but when you add up the going rate for each of the classes of each of the figures, then it's you know, it's basically right in line as if you were to do that. But you end up having to get things that you may not have wanted just to get the whole set. Here's another one that I really wanted out of this set. This recolor of Black Arachnia. The colors are just absolutely ridiculous and perfect and beautiful, and I'm a fan of crazy colors. I've got a whole shelf that I call my hideously beautiful shelf, and she will definitely make a place on there, even if even if all these other bots end up in storage or somewhere else, she will have a place on my hideously beautiful shelf. And she's kind of got a tarantulas kind of head now, but I mean, like the leopard print for her chest and the purple and the green and the orange and crazy. And compared to her original, it's just, you know, where it's just kind of like black and gold. It's like, come on, that's boring. It's like she's out of the '80s after just coming from like a jazzercise class or something. It's crazy. I love it. I love it. And I know some people have said, hey, you know, you can swap the legs. You know, take the black from here onto this other one, and then the yellow, gold, I guess, whatever, onto the original character to make it look a little more show accurate. I might do that. I looked. It's just like a mushroom peg on either side of the legs, because the legs are kind of like in between. There's a mushroom peg to the shoulder and another mushroom peg to the elbow. So it wouldn't be that difficult at all to do if I choose to do it. The spider mode is pretty standard. You lose a lot of the coolness when you go to spider mode. It's basically the same as Black Arachnia's, the original spider mode, except you got the like purple for the detail instead of the red. Most of the colors are covered up in spider mode. So that one's not. The spider mode is not quite as crazy, which is good because I don't like spider modes so much. But the robot mode is definitely where it's at. Okay. Enough of gushing over the ridiculousness of Worlds Collide Black Arachnia. Grind Time says, for comparison. Chris Dodd asking if I have a tidal wave. That is one character I do not have any figure of. I have no tidal waves whatsoever. If Hasbro made a Titan class tidal wave, I would probably go in on it. I don't know. I don't have much connection to the character other than just knowing that it exists and all that. But yeah, I'd go for a tidal wave figure for sure. How many Iron Factory Seekers do I have? Too many. Way too many. Oh. Before we get into Fangry here, let's count them up. I have Starscream, Thundercracker. Now these are not the official names, or they're not the names of the products, but Starscream, Thundercracker, Skywarp. I have Ghost Starscream. I have Sunstorm, Acid Storm, all three of the Cone Heads. So that takes me to 9. Plus I have, I think it's Bitstream and Slipstream. And that's where I drew the line. They still kept making them or whatever. I was like, okay, 11 is enough. And technically, Slipstream is more of a retool of their Windblade, not the Seekers. So 10 of the exact same mold in different colors. And so, yeah, I've got that. But I had to draw the line somewhere. Because, I mean, come on. Come on. I just got too fangry about it all. So there he is. So if you remember the monster bots from back in Titan's Return, we got, what they call him? Double Strike or whatever. He was like, man, I can't even remember the guy's name. The guy with the 2 dragon heads, dragon for arms. Twin Inferno, did they call him maybe? Or they call him Double Cross, I think. I think it's supposed to be Double Cross, but they called him like Twin Strike or something because of copyright issues. Then we got a Repugnus and a Grotesque in kind of Grotesque I think was an Amazon thing, and Repugnus might have also been an Amazon thing. I don't remember. Twin Inferno they call them, just as PB2. But so we had the 3 of them. This guy's basic. If you've got one of them, this guy's kind of the same thing. Probably more of a Grotesque of all of the 3 of them. He's more of a Grotesque retool. But look at that angry face, and his mouth does actually move. So you can close the mouth. You can, you can open it basically about that far. But he works basically the same way. If you've transformed those guys, you can figure out this guy. But he's pretty cool. I don't know much about him except that he has fangs and he's angry, so they called him Fangry. Kind of like when you're hungry and angry, you get hangry. It definitely happens to me. If I haven't had my, if I haven't eaten in a while, I can definitely get hangry. Not fangry, hangry. And the transformation of his legs going into the bot mode is just as tricky as it was with those other guys. He's a little loose, which I suppose is kind of expected. Considering how many times this mold has been used. I don't think the other guys had it, but he's got like that speed, strength, intelligence thing on his chest. So that's a nice little touch. I do not remember what they called this his little headmaster dude. Let me consult the box. Briscoe. Briscoe is his little headmaster dude. That's Briscoe. Say hi, Briscoe. Hi. So there you go. There is Fangry, all transformed, and you can angle his wings however you choose. He did not come with any sort of weapon, because he is his own weapon, I suppose. Because if he gets into trouble, he just gets Fangry and transforms and goes bites people. So there you go. And the last one, which makes 0 sense for being in this collection, except for they released it in the buzzworthy Bumblebee line. You get Bumblebee in the Cliff Jumper mode and not the VW mode. So if you've seen any of these guys, that's basically what you got. It's this with a Bumblebee head, and his little the weapon is green. It's pretty nice color green there. So oh, I see the lights flashing. Grind time. Thanks for the super chat. Love your streams. Thank you for doing them. Well, thank you for being here, and thank you for the support. So there you go. And one other little thing, which I did not realize that it came with. It's a little Allspark from the I guess the Kingdom Earthrise, the War for Cybertron trilogy. It's like a little. I don't even know how many sides there are on here. I want to say dodecahedron. I don't know if that's actually what this is, but it's fun enough. There's dancing jazz, totally dancing on the Allspark. So yep. So there you go. Yeah, this would be. It's right in the middle of the package. So I mean, you kind of see what it is, but you kind of see it. So it's not like hidden back in the back somewhere where you might miss it. So you wouldn't miss it, but it would be very easy to lose if you're not paying attention. And I guess I can transform this little Bumblebee. What else are we gonna do, right? Am I keeping that Nemesis Primal? Absolutely I am. It's not a Camaro. Yeah, that might have been what they were thinking they were gonna do. They were going for, like this was like a Camaro mold, but it's not. It's not even a Porsche really, which is what Cliff Jumper was. Not in this mold, but I mean originally. Like his little penny racer mode from G1. I think it was actually like a Porsche. Alright, so when I got this guy out of the package, he was still kind of a... He was pretty loose. He wasn't all tabbed together pretty well. Let's see, now that once I transform him, let's see if it improves things. No, not really. That's fine. So the way he is, this arm doesn't really want to tab in there very well. I'll look at it a little bit later and see if there's might be something I could do. And I almost thought he was misassembled at first, because when they actually had his arm on this way, but he can bend his elbow both ways, so it was just a matter of spinning it around and getting it right. So everything on him got a little bit looser, including this little peg on his backpack, because that thing was impossible to get out on pretty much every other version of this figure of this guy that I got, but it's actually pretty easy to get out on this one. Nice thing is when you do put the backpack on, it kind of helps lock his arm in. So one of the reasons why I transformed this guy is so you know he's got this little siege port there on his arm. For whatever reason, there is a little hole on this Allspark that tabs into the siege port, so it's like a blast effect. But that doesn't really make much sense to be there like that. So I kind of just tabbed it on there, and it's like he's carrying it like a basketball or something. So that's kind of how I like to. I'll probably have that, at least for now, until I figure out some other place for it. Fitz 19 recently got the Iron Factory Heat Death. Oh, that's a good figure. That's their version of Dragon Megs. Gregory Miller says, "Thanks for going back to live streaming on YouTube Wednesdays again." You're welcome. I'm liking it. I tried to make the Twitch thing work, and it was all right, but YouTube just feels a little bit better. So there he is, fully ready to go. He's got his gun all put back together. He's got his Allspark basketball, and there you go. So yeah, looks just like Bumblebee should, except that he's not a bug. So, but yeah, he's in there because it's the buzzworthy Bumblebee line. Let's see. Oops, sorry about the camera bump. So, buzzworthy Bumblebee line. So how dare they even consider having a product from there without a Bumblebee in it? So that's why he's there. No other reason. It is what it is, as they say in the parlance of our times. Thanks for being here, Super VH. Appreciate it. Looking forward to that try not to laugh thing that you put together. Casually carries Allspark. Right. Oh yeah, and his forearm guns are that nice metallic teal as well. What's the emoji for DJ Hoist? I haven't done that yet. Anybody not understanding that? In fact, I think only 3 people probably would. Just Fitz, Super VH, and myself. Our inaugural run of the music channel on Discord. We were just kind of joking around, and I said, "Yeah, well, I'm sitting there playing the music and all that, and I've kind of got a backdoor thing with the bot to where I can rearrange some stuff." I said, "Yeah, just call me DJ Hoist." You know, so then I took a picture of myself, the hat turned around backwards or whatever. So I might go and pull that up as an emoji at some point. But yeah, it's fun. Fun times. Yeah, I agree, Red Alert. The mask and the colors really, the teal, because that metallicness doesn't really come across very well in general. But when I saw it on the review, you could really see the metallic teal. I was like, oh man, I need to quit watching reviews, because same thing happened with T-Rex. I was like, oh, I don't need to get that. Then I saw a review of it. I'm like, okay, that's cool. I need to get it now. I need to quit watching reviews. Seriously. Or at least I need to quit watching reviews of stuff that I've decided not to get. You know, another thing on the list of things I'm not getting is Kingdom Galvatron. I'm not getting it. So I gotta cut back somewhere. I mean, it looks like a fine figure, but I've got the Mania King, a third-party figure from a while back, who's just fine, who's just fine. So, but I'm really trying to cut back. I'm not doing a very good job though. No way you're getting T-Rex. Yeah, I almost regret it. This is like stupid, always stupid. Yeah, but here we go. I'm sure Galvatron's good, and maybe if I see if somebody comes and says, "Hey, there's Galvatrons at Ollie's," then maybe I'll run over to Ollie's or something. But I've got other options, and I didn't really feel like paying the leader price for them. I'm definitely not going to pay over retail price. So, do I have Make Toys Despotron? I do. Probably not for much longer. Well, I mean, he's on my list of bots that I'm probably going to sell. But I've been making those plans for almost a year now. Yeah, I started putting stuff up on eBay, and I put like 6 ConstructBot sets up there. I sold 2, and the other 4 are still up there. And so I haven't really had the motivation to put more stuff up there, even though I knew the ConstructBots were not going to sell. And things like the Despotron probably would sell pretty good. But I need to thin some things out. I'm out of space. I literally have 0 horizontal space to put anything in my house, and that's already with a whole bunch of stuff already in boxes, which I don't want to be in the business of storing my collection in boxes. So Fitz says I recommend you sell some Iron Factory Seekers. Why? Because I have 11 of them. Pikachu says I'm still questioning how Larkin got a good Kingdom Tracks. Did he actually get a good one out of the box, or did he fix it? I'm not sure about that. I have seen there's ways that you can fix it, like build up one of the tabs, for the legs where like the tab's too short. I saw where somebody glued on one of the little plastic ties. You just kind of cut off the actual strap. You just keep one of the ends and you kind of glue that on to the tab, and that's enough to make it work, or something like that. I've got to go look it up. I don't know the fix right now. I just know that there is one. So let's see what we got. Railer says Facebook groups are nice to sell in, just keep it GNSs. Best way to fix tracks is pressing the pin in further. Okay. You got a good one first copy, then got a second for fixing. Oh, okay. No Kingdom Galvatron. I never even pre-ordered him. Goods and services and PayPal. I see. Matt Pauly says, thought of you the other day. It was clearing through the sun's rescue bots to pass on, and he had a hoist, so snap some pictures of it. Yeah, it's cool. It's the wrong color, though, but I understand it's a different character. I like the Rescue Bots show, but I could never bring myself to buy any Rescue Bots toys. They're just a little too kiddie. They're a little too kiddie. I looked at them. I was like, there's just a little too kiddie for me. I would love to see them just once like in the Generations line, just do those 4 guys. Boulder, Chase, Heatwave, Blades. I'd have to look up the goods and services thing that you're talking about. I can see what you're getting at. Don't have them just give you money, because then they can take it back and keep your figure. Yeah. You know, people out there. Yep. Let's see. There was some what did I miss? There was something else. Oh yeah, Fitz was asking where's X Transbot's Venusaur. He's over there laying down on the job because he can't stand. If you look real close, you can kind of see that's his chest right there. Right in between Unicron's leg and his ring. It looks just like a shadow, but that, trust me, that's him. Anyone in my family like Transformers as well? Nope. Just me. They support it though. I mean, they know it makes me happy, so they're all right with it. Let's see, do I have the Amazon exclusive Unicron? I don't know if it was an Amazon exclusive, but that is where I got it from. It was like the 25th anniversary Unicron, I think is what it was officially called. But yeah, I do have that Unicron, which is all right. Pales in comparison to that monster back there. I don't think I have anything else. One of the things I was doing as I got, you know, can't really show you guys, but I've got all my mercenaries here together. I got Bug Bite. He's got his Toy Hack stickers on, and I chose to put the mercenary badge back on him. So that's what he's supposed to have. I think we talked about him a while back. Got Sound Blaster over here. And in his chest, he's actually carrying Wing Thing and Rumble or Frenzy, whichever one that you think is the blue one. So he's carrying them because, you know, they came in the set with this guy's cassettes. You know, well, they're actually his like Power Master course, but they're cassettes really. But in these toys, Knock and Scar. So I've got Double Dealer with his mercenary badges showing. So I've got them all kind of here hanging out. I haven't gone and gotten exhaust out of the bin, but I was going to have them. Got to find a spot for these guys showing up. But yeah, had no other place to put him, so I just went ahead and put Knock and Scar on his shoulders because he's got the pegs for him or whatever. And I'm like, well, what am I going to do with like Wing Thing and Rumble or Frenzy, whichever you prefer. So Sound Blaster sitting right there. I'm like, I'll just shove him in Sound Blaster. I was thinking, like, well, I could put him in Soundwave, but A, Soundwave's got Ravage and Laserbeak to take care of, and B, he's put away right now. So a lot of people are getting those Shattered Glass figures in, like the Shattered Glass Blur looks really cool. The Shattered Glass Starscream is showing up; they look really cool. I chose not to get them. I mean, I know I started the Shattered Glass thing with the Optimus Prime and Ratchet, but I mostly got it because I think Shattered Glass Prime is awesome with the purple and the green and all that. But I wasn't a big fan of the Shattered Glass Megatron toy, and the Blur looks great. Starscream looks great, but like I said, I got to draw a line somewhere, so I'm drawing it at Shattered Glass. Prime and Ratchet set notwithstanding. But I mean, it's the Earthrise Prime, which is amazing, and he's purple. I mean, come on. But oh yeah, and that Jetfire, they're doing this Shattered Glass Jetfire. I mean, he looks awesome with the black and the purple. But man, another Commander class figure. That's the last thing I need is another giant figure. I mean, the first Commander class Jetfire is back there somewhere. But I'm running out of places to put big figures. I don't have any place for Unicron right now. Scorponok's over here just off camera. Fort Max is up there. Metroplex is in the other room in an actual spot. And Omega Supreme, Trypticon, Predaking, they're just kind of off on some random table somewhere, not in a real spot. So I just I just don't have any spots for these guys. I have no idea where I'm going to put the Ark when it shows up. But I'm still getting it. Because I mean, these are like one time kind of things. I mean, there's always going to be another Bumblebee. There's always going to be another Optimus Prime. The things like the Titans, you know, you could go decades before you get another Titan figure. So, kind of got to get them. Fitz says, "Oh yes, the other room." Seriously, I would show you the other room, but it's a disaster. It's a disaster. I mean, the shelves are relatively well organized, but the other desk I have over there is basically wall-to-wall bots that have nowhere else to be, and the entire center of the room is just bins and boxes that need to go away. Well, boxes at least need to go away. You know, so it's I'm embarrassed. I'm embarrassed by it, really. That's why I don't show it. Have Unicron hold the Ark? Oh, he's strong, but I don't think he's that strong. Well, I can have him hold... Well, it's not the Ark. I was going to say I can have him hold the Ark that it comes with, but it's not. That's not the Ark. That's the escape. That's the escape thing. The escape shuttle. Titan Metroplex is worth a lot now. Definitely a late tax if you miss out. Yeah. Well, see, you know, that's why you try to... If it's something I want... I try to make sure I pre-order it at least. That way I've kind of locked it in. If I can find it on the shelf before the pre-order comes in, that's fine. I'll go ahead and buy it and I'll cancel the pre-order. I haven't always remembered to cancel a pre-order. That's how I've ended up with duplicates of things. So I remember, was it? I think it's Siege, Optimus, and Megatron. I had pre-ordered them, and then I found them on the shelf. I'm like, oh, cool. So I got them. Totally forgot that I pre-ordered them, and then all of a sudden they show up. I'm like, oh. Okay, well, now I have an extra Siege, Megatron, and Optimus. So I'll do something with them eventually. But, yeah. But yeah, you know, I know there's always kind of the thing is like, oh, I'll wait until they go on sale or show up at Ross or Ollie's or something like that. I'm like, there's no guarantee of that happening. I mean, I understand if money's an issue. I get it. I understand if money's an issue, you can't afford everything, you know, that's fine. But if it's not an issue, if you want it, get it. Don't wait for it to go on sale. This is true for pretty much anything else. If you wait for something to go on sale, you might just miss out because it might just never go on sale, or you get that late tax that Big Bronze Room's talking about. It's no longer available, so now you got to... Ooh, thunder. Thunderstorms rolling in. Might have to shut down a little bit early. Yeah, we're about at time anyway, almost. But yeah, nice big rumble of thunder. Anyway, lightning capital of the world over here. That's fine. But yeah, anyway. But yeah, well, it's kind of like you know, Unicron and even like the Victory Saber that they've got up on HasLab right now too. You know, some people are... Unicron was expensive. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that. But a lot of people complain about Victory Saber. It's like, look at what they got. Look at what you're getting with it. That's a fair price, and it's not even that ridiculous. It's not that much more than a Titan class figure. If you've got Titan class figures in your house, you should not be complaining about the cost of Victory Saber. But you know, already people say, it's like, yeah, well, it's going to be $500 later. It's like, well, if you don't want to pay $500 for it, go back it. I mean, this is one place where you can guarantee that you'll get the thing for the price that they say they're going to get it. That's one of the nice things about HasLab. Whatever your thoughts about it are, is like if you back it, you're guaranteed to get it. It's not like a pre-order. Like Amazon cancels a lot of pre-orders all the time because they take more pre-orders than the stuff that they get in. I mean, ask anybody who missed out on like Ironhide and Prowl and stuff like that. But if you go for like HasLab, if you back it, you're getting it. So, and if you don't want to pay the extra price, it will definitely go up in price because that's what happens when the thing's not available anymore. It goes up in price. So if you don't want to pay the extra price, go back it. So, you know. Another little grind my gears moment there. Hearing people complain about silly things like that. It's just not logical. And put on my shockwave hat there. It's just not logical. So, I don't usually get caught up in all the internet arguments about that. I mean, most of the time people complain about silly things. I mean, I understand people have their reasons, but some things I see people complain about in these Facebook groups is like, you've got to be trolling. You've got to be just trying to stir the pot. You can't be that picky. I don't want to say stupid because, you know, that's mean and that's not accurate. It's like you can't be that, I don't know the right word for it, but you can't really be that way. So, yeah, but yeah, it's kind of like the whole Hot Rod Prime thing with the Waza or anybody else. I mean, yeah, it's fun to joke around a little bit or whatever, but I definitely don't want that to be like the thing. That's why, you know, Super VH and Bruticus earlier was saying, it's like, you know, let's cut it out, guys, or whatever. It was a fun thing one time, but it doesn't need to be a constant thing or whatever. I don't get annoyed by it. I mean, it's like, you know, it was fun to joke around with for one time, but it doesn't need to be a constant thing. You know, like I said earlier, it's like, hey, you know, if you want to think that way, it's like, fine, you're wrong, but I don't feel the need to try to convince you. I am perfectly fine knowing the reality and you being wrong. that goes for that topic or for any other topic, you know. It's like Rumble is blue. If you think Rumble is red, that's fine. You're allowed to be wrong. That's a little different one though, because they do that whole Rumble frenzy thing. They change colors depending on which continuity it is. So, you know, it's like, well, is Rumble blue and Frenzy red? Well, I don't know what continuity you're talking about. You know, so that's basically I answer that question with a question. What continuity you're talking about? Are you talking about the G1 cartoon? Rumble's blue. Are you talking about the toys? Rumble's red. And I'm not going to be that guy say, well, technically the blue one is really more of a purple, and the red one that you say is really more of a black. It's like you are really just stirring the pot if you try to come in with that argument. Blue and red, you know, one's blue, one's red. That's you know. So. Yeah, PB2 says laughs in for Rumble is red and Frenzy is red because of that one scene in the movie. I've thrown that out there too. Which one's blue, which one's red? They're both red. See, right here. You see, they're both red. So, one way to look at it is if you have to have a definite answer that crosses all continuities, let's just say that they can choose which color they want to be. They have that ability to change the color, and they're little pranksters, so they like to switch their colors every now and then. And what you saw in that movie was them both choosing to be red at the same time, or you caught one changing from one color to the other. So that you know, if you really want to have that, just consider that they can be whichever color that they choose to be at any given moment. So. Yep. Fizz comes in. Speaking of trolling, didn't I troll you last week? Yeah, I did. And that's what I said. You know, playing around a little bit with it is okay, but it doesn't need to be an all the time thing. That's all I'm saying. Yeah. I don't need my entire identity based around the hot rod debate. All right. Yeah, the thunder's definitely getting a little bit more frequent, so definitely a storm rolling in. So I think it's probably best to shut down while I'm in control of it instead of having the power shut me down whenever it chooses to. So yeah, with that, I guess good luck in the event this weekend, and if you're still looking for a prime course, hope you get one, and hope you avoid Nexus. And with that, I'm Engineer Hoist. Keep rolling, my friends, and we'll see you next time.